Hey Mom, I'm going to read you a letter that I wrote to you about you being my teacher. I've had the special experience of you being my teacher in many ways throughout my life that no one else has been gifted. Not one of the thousands of students you've had over the years has gotten you like I have. You are and always have been, to me, my mom, which alone is an incredibly important teacher in someone's life. Though I don't remember, you were the one that taught me how to do the most basic human things. You taught me about eating, crawling, walking, talking, baby stuff. You were the one that taught me about unconditional love and loving in such a big way without attachment, expectation, or anything in return. You taught me what it feels like to be loved by someone in this way, and you've shown me an incredible example of how to do this in your own unique ways for others. Being your daughter is such a privilege. I remember when I was little, I found it annoying that you would always stop and talk to everyone when we would go to the grocery store. Being such a shy child, it was weird. Always being caught in the, oh, you're Rita's daughter. I had no idea and didn't understand how you were impacting the community. I just know you as Mom. I was having a different experience than the world. Now, looking back, I think it's so freaking cool that I have a famous mom. I see much of you in who I am and how I interact with the public. And now I'm so proud to say I'm your daughter. When I find myself in those situations when people are going on and 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 on about how remarkable you are. I know we had a few rough years. Sorry about that. Growing up and going through body changes, mood swings, hating everyone and everything was really hard. But you made it a whole lot easier than I think it would have been without your kindness, compassion, and understanding. I love going on little adventures with you. We are fun and people like us. It's extraordinary that you are my mother. You've also been my music teacher. I love that photo that you found of me playing cello. I think it said it all. I was trying, it was hard, and I was over it. I love that it's not a fake picture of me pretending to play. It's a real life, authentic photo displaying where I was with music. And I think one of my biggest takeaways from all the lessons you gave me as a music teacher is that in itself is all right. And though I didn't end up playing an instrument, music pumps through my veins like passionate, pulsating blood. I thank you so much for your dedication to music. Because of you, I feel the music differently. It's really neat because I don't know how to dance, but there's something hard to explain that you gifted me when I was growing inside of you, sitting beside you and witnessing you. Now, because of that, I get to call myself dancer, and oh boy, I feel the music, I feel it, it moves me. It takes over everything. It's really magnificent to experience. How you teach is in such an incredible way of invitation. You always allow me to find my own way whenever it comes to whatever I need to learn. And so, because you allow me to do this, sometimes you let me just not participate if I don't want to. which I think is really valuable, to not be forced into something that I don't want to do. And yet, like, I'm still learning whatever it is, like, I'm watching. I've always observed what's happening in whatever space I'm in. You never forced me into anything. I don't know if that was some reverse psychology, or if I was just too stubborn and that drove you crazy, or you're just really cool. But whatever it was, whatever you did, it feels like it was coming from a deep place within your heart, and I really appreciate it. You've also been my leader, my friend, my equal, and just my go-to person. I often look back at my Girl Scout years and think about how unbelievable it was that you were the one to make that all happen and to be the leader of the troop. I know that you really wanted that experience for me, and it wasn't really available, so you became the leader and you made it happen. And to be a Girl Scout troop leader of 13 girls, you're an angel. Yeah, I'm so grateful that you chose to give that to me, and I cannot imagine how much time and energy you put into Girl Scout Troop 774. I feel like I owe so much of who I am now and how I do things to Girl Scouts. I really loved all of the women empowerment. That was what that was. Like, every single meeting, like, just from start to finish, there's just so much women empowerment, and not even just women empowerment, just like human empowerment of being a good human and how to function and how to be a leader in different situations. And I love that we would go camping once a year and you would drive home to your bed. I think that's fantastic. And like, that in itself, this is like not on the letter, but just thinking about that, like, I think that is so cool that like you just do what you need to do for your body and you make it work for you, even that if like that's not what everyone else is doing, or like you take initiative to get your body to be comfortable, and you know, like with your diet, and you know, like you're just kind of like, well, this is what I need to do, fuck everyone else. Like, not really, but kind of. I don't know, I just feel like that in itself is just super powerful. And so yeah, looking back at Girl Scout days, it's like yeah, we would like be a couple hours away from home and you would drive home and sleep in your bed. I think that's so cool. Yeah, so I love all the women empowerment that I witnessed, I participated in, and experiences that just like I received during that whole thing. So cool. You're always there for me. Whenever I'm making a decision, I need to talk about something, or I just need a hug. You have such a beautiful way of showing up for me. I love how you listen, give wonderful hands-off advice, and always invite me to look at the situation from all angles and trust that I'll know what to do. I love how you give me the flashlight in the darkness. Like, you hand me the flashlight and you're like, all right, light your own way. But like, you're right there in the dark, with me, kind of. Like, yeah. you know, like you walk beside me during whatever journey I'm going through. I really appreciate that. I think it's so cool. Yeah. Thank you for your dedication to showing up with care, kindness, love, support for our family, community, because that is what ripples out into the world. Like, you impacting me and you impacting thousands of students over 40 years, like, that makes the world. And I don't know, I love what you put out into the world. I can't imagine teaching public school. It sounds absolutely terrible. But that's what you did for so long, and you know, it takes all kinds to make the world go round. And just like the bullshit that you've dealt with over the years, no thank you. But yet, like, your grace, your humor, your incredible passion for education is like strong education with integrity and respect. I really admire. It's so unique and so inspiring. So that's my saga. Happy retirement. I'm so glad for you. Love you endlessly. Love you.